client that has 2 employees on payroll but paid them as contractors in some instances in 2017. He did not issue 1099s at the end of 2017. How do I address this issue with him? So there are 2 things in play here, Bonnie. This is a great question. One thing in play is a question that I'd love to know the answer to. Hey Ashish, welcome to the show. Love to know the answer to. You said he has 2 employees on payroll. That's present tense, so that's now 2018 as of the time of this recording. In 2017, you said he paid them as contractors in some instances in 2017. In 2017, did he also pay them as employees? And were those 2 different types of payments for the same type of work, or were they for different types of work? And let's assume for the moment that they really did act as contractors for the work that they were paid for as contractors. They had control, they would survive the IRS 20-point checklist. Let's not go there. So if he paid them as contractors in 2017 for certain types of work and employees for different types of work with different work arrangements, then that's fine. He just needs to document that like crazy. If, however, during the same calendar year, he paid employees for the same work as W-2 and 1099, he could be on the hook for payroll taxes and penalties and fees related to that. If I were in your shoes, and I have been, so let me put it this way. When I am in your shoes, what I do is share with clients what the risks are, recommend that they have a person as an employee only, and then offer some choices. They can go back and file amended payroll tax returns, send in payroll taxes to where those are supposed to go, et cetera. Of course, that has ripple effects, right? I mean, that has ripple effects to the tax returns of the recipients of those funds. But if the stakes are high enough, you might want to advise a client to go there. Something else, which I would say that most people are choosing among their options, is start as an employee now and exclusively as an employee now. Document that choice. And if you're ever audited, or if the client is ever audited, you can say, yep, we messed up. But in the moment that we realized we messed up, we started doing it right. Worst case scenario, they'll have to pay payroll taxes, but very likely the penalties and fees, you can argue, could be waived for their good faith measure. If you want to be the most conservative, go back and restate everything. Say they were employees the whole time, refile the payroll tax returns, issue a corrected W-2. The employees have to file amended Form 1040 themselves. And if it was the employer's error, they might even pay for the amended returns to be filed. That's at the opposite end of the spectrum from, I'll just keep muddling along. Great question. And I'm really glad that you wrote in with that question, Bonnie. Thank you. And I see that you're answering both our W-2 employees and were in the beginning of 2017. I believe that they were doing the same work. Yeah. So I would advise the client, I don't know how much money is at stake here, and even me knowing wouldn't make a difference. Is it material to the client? So you could go on the spectrum of, if you're audited, you're going to have to pay payroll taxes, penalties and fees, and they're going to have to amend their personal returns. You can do that and have any penalties and fees waived, or say, look, make a case that we recognize our mistake and we're not paying them as contractors anymore as a measure of good faith if they get audited. Can you not issue any penalties or fees, but we'll go back and pay payroll taxes if needed. And then on the other end of the spectrum, which is, either go back and fix it or just go forward and make a case for good faith to get those penalties and fees waived.